Are you ready? What the fuck was that?
I got to get this out of me. Come on. Ready?
They have no idea why we're laughing because I'm restarting. You're nuts. Ready? 1, 2, 3, press. 1.
2. Go. Come on.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
Yes,
Hey, girl.
Hey. Hi.
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 How's everything going?
Everything's going so well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just, just living and trying.
Love to hear it. Keep your head up, queen. The world is your oyster.
Ah!
Oh, God. All right, y'all. It's going to be a doozy. What's going on? What's your update? Sheila was crack-a-lackin' queen.
Same shit. CultureCon's coming up. And I don't know what that is. But my spirit is telling me that we should be there. And you're like, I can't go. And you're like, you go. And I'm like, I don't know how to go to these things. Let me look
Go
up.
and hold us down. You could do it.
What do you do? Like, I need guidance as to, all right, we're going to go. And this is the things that you need to make sure you do. Let me just tell you real quick what it is to all the folks out there. CultureCon is in Brooklyn, New York. It's at the Navy Yard. And it is basically, not them not having it, them telling you what the hell it is. Joe, that's not very good.
It's just a bunch of work. It's just a bunch of folks that are giving lectures. It's a bunch of people that come. It's influencers, actors, producers, singers, authors, and it's just like a big old festival of Black culture,
jam-packed with inspirational keynotes, skill building workshops, and the opportunity to connect with the community you've been looking for. Okay, yes. Well, I don't know how to do that kind of stuff very well. I feel like you have to be there.
No, you can do it.
I feel
you just went and did a lot of networking and did a great job.
But that was for something else. I think you're more
bought into Around the Way Curls. What you about to say?
No, you're more noticeable. People know you more, so you would be the better person to be like, oh yeah, I know you, internet, and then you'd be like, oh.
Why do you think that? That's just not true.
It is. It's okay.
But I don't think that's true. Like, people ask me about you all the time.
I just don't know what to go there to do. I feel like if I were to go there and be like, all right, make sure you talk to these people. You're getting information.
You're getting advice. Maybe you're talking to folks to figure out why we don't have VIP passes. and the people in the audience, hi, my name, I'm sure you hopefully will have some sort of name tag or something.
If anybody listening is going to be at CultureCon and can get VIP tickets, hit us up. Or if you're at CultureCon and you're like, Shanti, I will go, and these are the things I know. You've been there before. You're a networker. Help me. I don't want to be alone.
You know who you should ask? You need to ask Renee Blewett.
Is Renee going to go to CultureCon? Renee, you going to CultureCon, girl? I'm like, fuck no.
Well, I'm saying she knows how to network. She knows how to. I've watched her do it.
What
She's
should I be
master
doing?
at effortlessly.
What should we be
talking about what she does, who she is, and making and making connections.
Well, I think you should come. I think you should just come for an hour. It's in Brooklyn.
I think it's so interesting how Shanti really tells me to rest. Shanti tells me to rest. Shanti tells me to be honest about how I'm feeling in my body.
Get serious about things and go out and people got to know us. And sometimes you got to push through and do what you got to do. And I think we need a balance of this. So just go for 2 hours and then you leave. Anyway.
I'm not going to Gym Pop. I said it. I'm not doing it.
I
Matter
don't
of
even
fact,
know what it is to know what's VIP. First of all, this is triggering because Antoinette left me at Roots Picnic after I got her
what?
in
You
to
left
go
me
to
at
the
Afro Punk and
VIP.
VIP. You left me at Afro Punk.
No, that's a completely
You know,
different
I've been hanging
situation.
around too many people with influence. I've been hanging around Jasmine too
I
much at
see.
events. I've been
Cause
hanging
she just
around
left
Mandy too
me.
much.
She
I
said,
was like,
bye,
I'm not going out
sorry.
here in this dirt. Actually, CultureCon, I think Gen Pop fine. We could be in the back, can't hear the speakers. We could do that if you want to do it. I'll do it, girl. I feel like Martin when he proposed to Gina. Damn, girl.
All
Okay,
right, so we
you
going to
got
CultureCon.
me.
Boom. If y'all can get us VIP tickets, that'd be what's up.
That would be better because I feel like I
You
don't know.
don't
I want to
know.
talk
You
to the
don't know.
people. I want to talk to the people that are running it. I want to talk to them. I want to
About
pick their
what?
brains.
That's
You
what
mean
I'm saying.
about
Like,
what?
what? What are we asking them? So, how did you do
Are
this?
you on there? Do you follow them on social media? How you don't know nothing about this thing, but you want to go so bad?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know if I
Do you
want
have other updates, girl?
to. Don't rush me or dismiss what I have come here to talk about.
I apologize.
Shit. Never mind. You can't come. Whoever else wants to come, I would like to go with y'all.
All right.
That's it. What you got to say?
I knew you ain't had nothing else. Listen, I have great pride in our memes.
They're very good.
I mean, I just feel like, and I feel even better when people guess correctly who posted it. I don't know why. I just feel so seen. And then I feel really sad when they are always like, oh, this Shanti, this Shanti. I'm like, is it? Is it though? And I get so mad. Like, I couldn't be this funny. This isn't my fucking humor. And then it sends me down a rabbit hole.
Shit, for all y'all to know, Internet but posts majority of them, of those carousels.
Well, you kind of messed up the who posted it. That's a fun
But
part of the posting.
They don't know who. They don't know when I came through or when you came through. Still
Girl,
tricky. But
when you come through, I'd be shocked. Like, oh. But it really, I'm so proud of them. I just feel like it's quality curation. I really do.
agree.
I'm like, this is really, like, this is an account that if I was high, I would scroll to those memes and I would skip every single reel. Every single
Like, what do these
clip.
got to do with anything?
I
Who
know,
are these
like,
people?
who are these girls? And I would and I would just sit there and cackle all night. So
They're
I
crazy.
hope that we're providing that service for folks because I have great pride. I have great fear in something else. I was walking down the street the other day. I was walking from a popular Brooklyn restaurant on Flatbush. I was walking home, and these police officers, this police truck, had this message, and it was like, "Please get inside. Please get inside." And I was like, "What? Like, what's going on?" And it alarmed me. And it was an automated message blaring at 10:30 at night talking about get inside because the police are releasing toxic pesticides into the air to combat West Nile. And I was like, well, Negroes, I gotta walk home. I can't just get inside. And they were spraying it. Like so the truck was blaring this message and then this big truck spraying this whatever it was. I'm like, West Nile? What y'all talking about? What are we doing right now?
Ain't no mosquitoes in Brooklyn, nigga.
Listen, they were just spraying this shit, and it's
They
like
was dumbing you down so that you could be conditioned
felt
and
weird.
dystopian. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It felt like, hold up,
I ain't moving to
what
Brooklyn.
is this? I didn't see no news alerts about this. It was tricky to me. I don't know. Anybody else in Brooklyn experiencing this? Anybody else in the city experiencing this? Does anybody work for the city and know what the fuck is going on? Please let us know. Because that was concerning.
You know what else is concerning? That all the meat since August, all the beef since August has been contaminated with E. coli, and now McDonald's is selling 50-cent burgers.
Well, the squirrels is missing.
What squirrels are y'all talking about? New York don't have no squirrels?
We ain't got no squirrels right now, but McDonald's got 50-cent burgers. Ain't been no squirrels.
Are y'all saying that they're feeding
squirrel
squirrels
meat? That's what we saying. That's what we think. It could be the squirrel meat in the burgers. We
Child,
don't
of all
know.
that weird shit in the burgers, I don't know if it's the New York.
Well, where are the squirrels, Shanti?
That's for the other reason. There, some other global catastrophe is responsible for that. The West Nile spray has fucked their.
Fuck the squirrels up.
Yeah, they fucked up off some other
Which
stuff.
will rock our entire ecosystem.
I ain't moving there.
You think Philly's safe? If we not safe, y'all are in the gutter. All right. Lastly, merch is on the way, y'all. Shanti and I are actually making progress. And we are getting merch together.
Progress.
Yeah,
that's all we do is make progress. Not that actually is not needed in front of that. We are making progress. Shit.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. Little touchy for Shanti. Anyway, merch is on the way. We hype about it. Ish. If as long as it's executed right, I think it will be. I'm very excited.
It's gonna be great.
I think we have good ideas.
Yeah.
Cool ideas. Much cooler than I think it's cooler than the last drop. So yeah. Be on the lookout.
If you're a patron, you can help support this endeavor. It takes money to make money. And we want to pay our designer equitably, fairly. We want to make sure we have good quality fabric.
That part.
Therefore, we need to go to the highest and most capable of printers in Philadelphia. We want to offer you wonderful wrapping and pay folks to send it your way. So help us help you and become a patron. Join our Patreon and subscribe for $5, $7, or $10 to the cause. Thank you.
Where can they go to subscribe, Queen?
Patreon.com//AroundTheWayCurls.
Yeah. You better put progress. She said progress on that ass. Watch me cook. Quicker. All right. Speaking of Patreon, we have a comment on Patreon, and I thought it was a good comment. I wanted to talk about it. This human, I don't remember who said it. They were responding to episode 291, where we were talking about the Adrienne Marie Brown podcast episode, and responded to that. And she or they or he wrote, I'm curious to know if Shanti and Antoinette have their sentence as Adrienne described in the podcast. Adrienne states, above all else, she knows that she is a writer, period. She mentions that your sentence may have commas, but figuring out what your sentence is, so to speak, can be a guiding force. Do you know your sentence? No? Above all else, I am a lover. That's my sentence. That's my sentence.
Nah.
I know that ain't yours, bitch. Above all else, excuse me. I'm hitting the mic. Above all else, you are, I don't know. I can't say it for you. It can have commas.
I think about that.
I want to encourage the listeners to think about that as well. What comes up for you when you think about it? Does it stress you out? Because that used to stress me out.
Curious, creator.
Doesn't have to be another C. It's not a tagline. It's not a tagline. Curious, creative. Curious, creative. Those two are great for you.
I don't know. Think about that.
All right. That kind of was a little anticlimactic.
That's a hard one. I don't know.
Let's move on to voicemails. We have a bunch of voicemails. Oh, a couple came in while we were recording. Not going to take that risk. All right. First voicemail. Please work. Jesus Christ.
Hey y'all, so long time listener, first time caller. My name is Chris from LA. And I don't know what episode. I think I'm on some episode where y'all was talking about how niggas should call in and explain like their viewpoint. So I'll say that I worked at like a fucking grocery store for a while. So like a lot of times I do help a lot of women out to their cars and stuff like that, but when it came to like issues where it was fighting and stuff like that with this like domestic issues and stuff like that, I would like stand up and be like, "Hey, you shouldn't put your hands on." But then a lot of times, both them, her and her nigga, would try to like jump on me, and it's just like, okay. It's a lot of times where it's like you put your neck out there for people, and you get kind of like thrown to the wayside just because it's like it's not your issue. You shouldn't get into it. Um, and then also when it comes to like honestly, recently, like me and my homeboys, we had went out because my friend just came back from Navy, and this young girl was like, her and her friend was like posted up like on the corner somewhere, like just I guess taking pictures and shit. And like we're walking because we're like trying to like we had met up with them and then maybe was like walking some shit, so it was like Scooby Doo shit. But we're walking back toward like our car so we could like pregame and get stuff to the club. And this girl literally stumbles and falls, and it was like everything in me. I was like, I want to help you so bad, but honestly, when it comes to like women and them being drunk, and it's just like, and the fact that you're falling and you can't control yourself, is like, dog, I'm not gonna put myself in a way to where it's like you're like, oh, he grabbed me, he did this, and it's like, dog, I'm cool, I'm trying to get home. Simple as that. Like, I'm just trying to get the fuck home. I want to go out and have fun with my friends. Shit happens. It's like, nigga, the fuck you want me to do? If I go to jail, I know for a fact no one's posting my bond because I make the most money. So it's like, if I'm the most valuable piece in this whole situation, why would I throw myself out to just get, you know?
Shanti? Hello?
I don't know. I think I think care, courage, empathy, concern can never be fabricated. It doesn't translate if it's because I should or because I'm supposed to. It's almost like when you see a child, I'm in my mind, it's similar. Like if you see a baby, my response to a baby is I want to engage with it. I want to smile. I want to hold it. Nothing's going to stop me from doing that. And I don't know if it's the way I was raised. I don't know if it's my conditioning. I don't know. But I feel like at this point, it's like it's this innate thing that's like, I see somebody fall, I'm going to go help them up. Regardless, or if I see someone's in trouble, man, woman, child, oftentimes with let's say like unhoused people, late at night, people wandering around, like my first inclination is like, are you okay? And then the thoughts will come like, oh my God, am I getting myself in trouble? I'm about to get myself scammed. And then my guard comes up, and then the thoughts of like the consequences of this come up. And that's just me. Like, if that's not your way of being, if that's not your rationale, if that's not the way that you've been conditioned, then I guess it makes sense. But I don't know. Care, concern, and go are my go-tos. Like, nothing in this society yet. I have not faced enough consequences or been forced to change to not be like, it's my instinct to do it. I don't know how not to do that. And I can't quite wrap my head around men, women, it doesn't matter, who don't have that instinct. I don't know.
I agree with you. I think that maybe what he's getting at is it's easier for women to have that instinct because there's less chance that we will be accused of trying to take advantage of a drunk person who fell, of a drunk woman that fell, or like, I don't know, black man going up to a drunk girl, helping her up, helping her to get where she got to go, and then Mike could be accused of something. Maybe he's getting at that. I never considered that.
Maybe. I feel like
Maybe.
women are constantly, the threat of vulnerability is great for women. and being taken advantage of is great.
Oh yeah, and
I
so
don't
like
know.
right, like if you're a plant and you're not really hurt, and then I go over to help you, and then I get got.
You
There's
get
always
fucking
risk.
taken as a fucking like yeah. I don't know.
There's always risk, right? But there is something I think with women, or at least with us, where we are like, my natural inclination is to help first, ask questions later. I don't know if that's smart. I don't know if that's naive. Probably is. But I think that there's somewhere in the middle where we can have accountability and look out for one another while also keeping ourselves safe. So thank you for the call, though, King. All right, moving right along.
Shanti, my sag sis friend, listen, you ain't never lie about the bellies and all the things that they can hit. Although I'm speaking from a long time ago, I'm going to circle back to that in a moment. I want to see Joey Badass and Soraya. I want to see their tape. That is a beautiful couple right there.
Yes, it
and
is.
I also want to see Lizzo and her man. Because the way that ass be wiggling all over my timeline every day, I just really want to see if she can do it with a dick in her. That's all. I'm just curious. Now, in related topics, and circling back, I'm glad that you feel like Mike before a fight, being all sexless in Philadelphia, but like in that side, see how that feels after some years. Because it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I would really love for y'all to discuss the crazy things that happen to a woman's body when she doesn't partake in the sex for an extended period of time. I hope that neither one of you ever really find out from your own experience, but I don't know. I just think you guys, you ladies, are the ones that could like really discuss this topic properly. Love y'all. Bye.
Girl, what happens?
Say, I was like, wait, what? What happens in a woman? I love that she brought up the belly, but the bellies. I need to find. I realize I have not had any chubby partners. I don't have. I never experienced the belly.
They are. It's nice
when she doesn't have sex. Is it nice when you're a missionary? I've just had
big, strong men that are just fat.
No, it was my belly that was flapping. I ain't feel shit but embarrassment. All right. Without regular intercourse, your vagina can tighten and its tissues can get thinner and more likely to get injured, tear, or even bleed during sex. Okay. Yes, that's true. End of story. Talked about it. I honestly was at a point where I did go to the gynecologist to say, hi, I don't have sex very often, but when I do, it's a massacre. Can you please?
It's a massacre?
It would be
like a period?
Not like it wouldn't be like period color. It's very bright because it's just a laceration. But it was also uncomfortable for the mate. Hold on. Alexa, turn off. It was also uncomfortable for the man because it was funny because it would be the same guy like every year and a half. It would be him again. He'd be like, you haven't had sex since us? And I'd be like, all right, shut up. Tried and true, let's go. But then I would bleed all over the place, all over and it would probably be dark. And then it would just be, you wake up and there's blood. We're not in a relationship. We're not even dating. It's just like a thing that when we see each other, we know that like, all right, we're, when we're in town, whatever, we just have a distant friendship. But it's I had to explain to him, like, that's the only reason why it came up that I don't have sex often, because I had to explain to him why that was happening. He was like, am I cool? Like, am I safe? Am I good? Because it's blood. And that's
like, damn,
unnerving.
My dick big.
No, you know what was really interesting? He never did that. And I had respect for it. He never was like, oh yeah, because that's how I put it down. It was like, I probably would have never had sex with him again. But yeah, that happens. I don't know if there's anything else that happens outside of that. I haven't
I think I've
experienced
been
that
experiencing,
outside of being ravenous.
yes, I have experienced that
You ain't hit a year
the
yet, though, Queen.
drastic, and I was aware of it too. Not that it wasn't happening when I was having sex regularly, but
It's different,
that ovulation, that cycle,
girl.
that
Yeah,
is
you're
different.
tapped in.
And
Because honestly, when you're not partnered, you recognize it more because you don't have the release, or you're not just thinking like, oh, this is because I'm turned on by my partner. It's like, oh no,
And
this is my body craving sex.
you can see the difference so clearly in your secretions.
Oh yeah.
Like, listen, why you not having sex, especially for young girls, and I hope to train JoJo with this. When you're not having sex and you're wiping yourself, or you're just aware of you can definitely figure out your rhythm and know when you're ovulating. I've been actually, and I should have been more partner than single, but counting my period days, I've noticed now that my period is really shorter now, alarmingly so. I'm like, am I okay? But anyway, I'm just in rhythm with my body a little bit more. I'm like, okay.
It's
And
probably shorter because you're working out as well.
is that what it is?
Yeah, when you work out, you can definitely shorten your period a little bit.
It's like crazy. And then you see what turns you on. You really see what turns you on, which is lit. I'm with that shit. I'm like, oh. Or even being turned on with you by yourself. I think
what turns you on? What?
We're not having
We're
this.
sharing.
No, I ain't sharing all that. But feeling turned on by myself, by my own body, by seeing my own body, by being like, okay, girl. Not necessarily needing, although it's very, very nice. Oh, to have somebody else be like, but also being like, oh, okay, all right, period, breasts.
All right, sis, we hope we did you proud. If not, call us back and let us know what happened.
No. What else you experiencing?
She be y'all childish. All right.
Happy incident. Listen, this is B for St. Louis. I just had to call and listen to the subordinate and Shirley's episode. And let me say, they are not a couple now, but Meg and Party, I would like to have just took a peek just to see what's going on. But I just had to call and say, when Shanti said a man with a belly, not a Winnie the Pooh belly incident, but just a, little something, just a little pouch. When you on top, listen, Shanti knows. But that's all I had to say. Enjoy your day, ladies.
Wait, tell me what is happening.
When you on top and they're sitting up, especially, like if they're flat on their belly, then you can't. You
that's
get it
a Winnie the Pooh belly you need. So you sit like you sitting up, you straddle him on a couch.
When he's sitting up and you straddling, and then that little, you get it hits the everything. You being penetrated, but then the whole outside of your vulva and your clit is just
rubbing up on his belly.
This soft little. My daughter's gonna listen to these some days and learn so much.
Good. You're welcome, Joe.
And,
wow.
Yeah, it's nice. And when they're on top as well. Even when they're on top.
When they're on
their
top.
Belly. Yeah. You need that.
You need the belly.
You need that added pressure, added surface area. Shout out to all the niggas with a little pooch.
A little poo-poo.
A little something, a little rub. I love to rub the belly.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Got me thinking. I don't know nobody.
You don't know nobody? Wow, Antoinette, you really got the crumb to the crumb of niggas.
No, I didn't either. I'm really trying to think. They just be whatever. They don't even be jacked or nothing. They just be small, skinny. You know, skinny boys like thicker women. They're just weird. Like, y'all, grow up. Can't handle this. And then they can. Or not. It's interesting. But I think I deserve a belly rub.
You do. It's nice. That's nice. If
Slide in a DM, my
yeah,
belly
where the pot belly
kings.
kings at? They like, it's
Listen,
our fucking
Bootcut,
time. It's
Birkenstock,
our time.
pot belly. Okay. My Birkenstock belly bays come through. My Bootcut Birkenstock belly bay.
I love that.
I'm looking for you, boo.
That's the name of this
Rub-a-dub
episode.
dub.
What? Why would
What'd you
they do
say?
that? What'd
All
you
right.
say? Boot, cut,
Cut, Birkenstock
Birkin,
belly bay. That has nothing to do with the main topic.
Oh well.
But could you put the name of the episode at the top? No.
I'm working on that, all right?
I apologize, Queen. I didn't quite know what was happening. Okay, let's take a break. Can you sing?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Boop. I feel like you're whispering these songs now.
I don't want to sing all the time, so it's me being insubordinate and churlish. I apologize. I can't stop myself.
Is that going to be a new ism? Is that your thing now? You going to start saying that? I feel it coming.
It's just,
Oh. Also, look at my new bra. It's gorgeous.
oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that so pretty?
Where'd you get that?
I have like a towel on. I got like a towel wrapped around my waist with just. I went in my closet and was like, I need a shirt. I'm
Exactly.
tired.
What are we doing? Just
Oh, I got Reed. Child.
oh.
I already dropped the pen. I know, but it's starting to wear off, I feel. You ready? Sheila,
Huh?
you ready?
Yeah.
And we're back. So, looking for a main topic this week, I was scrambling like, what do we talk about? I don't know. And then this book literally fell. I was moving my bed. I was moving my bed over from where it's currently at. And a book fell out of my bedside table. And the book was You Are a Badass.
Oh.
How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life.
Hmm.
And this is some shit I picked up at the airport once for a flight. And I was like, all right, I just read this. And I actually hate the writing in it. I don't like the way the author writes. It's just very campy and cheesy. But the message is not. So there's a chapter, and what was very interesting was that my pen, as you can see on Patreon, was stuck on chapter 6. Despite the fact that I've obviously read past chapter 6, because this is some shit that I put down a long time ago. So I'm here. Listen, I read a couple chapters, I put it down, I always find my way back, Sankofa. But it was interesting that I had read past this chapter, but the pen was in this chapter. So I thought, let me see what this is hitting for. And it said, love the one you is.
Love the one you is.
Uh-huh. That's
Right.
chapter 6. And this is what I have underlined here. It says, we're born knowing how to trust our instincts, how to breathe deeply, how to eat only when we're hungry, how to not care about what anyone thinks of our singing voices, dance moves, or hairdos. We know how to play, create, and love without holding back. Then, as we grow and learn from the people around us, we replace many of these primal understandings with negative false beliefs, fear, shame, self-doubt.
Mm.
Then we wind up in emotional and physical pain. Then we either numb our pain with drugs, sex, booze, TV, Cheetos,
Not
or
Cheetos.
we settle for mediocrity, or we rise to the occasion. Remember how truly mighty we are and set out to relearn everything we knew at the beginning, all over again. Next page. She says, we arrive here as perfect little bundles of joy and then set about the task of learning to unlove ourselves. So the whole chapter is how to love who you is, basically. And I was like, ugh, that's very hard to do. How do we do that? Does she tell us?
Does she?
Well, she gives us a couple clues, about 8. I wanted to go over them with you.
Stop.
What?
This just made me laugh. She
Why that make you laugh?
The specificity.
Well, because we finna go through these
Specificity.
8.
Specificity.
Okay. The first one, she says, oh, yes. Appreciate how special you are. Boo. But this is important. There will never be anyone exactly like you. Okay. In the world, she ain't write this, but I'm just stopping here. Pause. In a world full of billions, how many people are in this world?
So
I don't know that.
So many.
That's Shanti's fucking math. How many? So many.
So mucho.
Girl, I'm trying to read. If you don't Google that shit,
Okay.
how many people are on Earth? 780. What? 707. This is a serious topic, and I'm high. 7,888,000,000. No, 7,888 billion. Excuse me. That's how many. That's fucking a lot. So what she's saying is, on this earth, no one is like you. Not a single soul. When you really think about that, and if you really choose to take that in, that is a fucking miracle.
Mm-hmm.
What are you typing?
Sorry.
I can hear it.
I was
Are you texting while I'm reading this to
No.
you? Be honest, because I know that you figured out how to put text on your computer. Just be honest. I deserve respect and I deserve honesty.
I was texting somebody back. I apologize.
And you lied? Like Remy Ma?
Publicly, I apologize. Here we go. We're back.
Not with that loud ass keyboard in my ear. It sounds like I'm getting shot.
No, I'm not.
And you know I'm dyslexic trying to read this
All
shit.
right, come on. Don't make this about me. I apologize. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now, no one in this world is exactly like you. You were given special gifts and talents to share with this world. Even though everybody has special gifts and talents, nobody will use theirs quite in the same way you do. So I have don't do that. So I have a question. How are you uniquely you?
Damn, nigga, I thought I was gonna go through 1 through 8 first, and now
I got questions for each one.
Oh, how am I uniquely me?
You thought this was gonna be a sweet episode, bitch? Nah, we digging deep. Let's go. You should do the fucking outline if you wanted to laugh.
I don't know. Girl, I don't know. Can't nobody do it like me. That's all I know.
But how? Be more specific. It's important to be specific and say it with your fucking chest. Okay? Because we are out to love ourselves. And in order to do that, we have to know who the fuck we are and why we're uniquely ourselves.
I mean, I think because of my background, because of how I was raised, because of the wonderful, unique experiences that I've had, the strange people in my shout out to Bad Barbs and Karuna, whose birthday is today. Put some respect on their names.
Like to the guy, Miles Davis Karuna.
My beginnings were very, very unique, and I would not be the person that I am were it not before the poor decisions and the amazing decisions that they made. So
what skills? What
I think I've
you
learned,
possess because of that?
I think I adapt very easily.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not uncomfortable. I don't get uncomfortable very easily, especially around like new people or new situations. I think it enlivens me. It excites me. I think that makes people feel comfortable around me. And it's not like I don't think I do it from a fake space. It's like I really want to be around those people. I want to like make them feel comfortable. I'm interested. I think I have learned to be curious and fearless in a way because of my upbringing, and I think I have a relentlessness. I just keep going. There's something relentless that's just like, all right, we out here. Here we are. Let's fucking go. I don't know. That's not that feels excited rather than scared, or feels curious rather than yeah. I would go back to, I don't know if it was this episode or the last one, but I think my curiosity and the freedom and independence that my parents allowed for me to have set me up in a way that not a lot of other folks I know have, or I don't know the word. It just makes the way I show up differently. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The range. I will say I have a lot of range in my in my life. There's not a lot aside from extreme wealth and poverty that I haven't in some way, shape, or form been like, oh yeah, I've seen that, or that's familiar, or something. And in a way that doesn't make me feel intimidated or immediately insecure. Not to say that I don't feel those things, but yeah, I guess.
See,
it's a hard question.
Not I guess. Say it with your fucking
I guess.
chest.
No.
Yes.
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 Good. We about to love ourselves. All right, next up. Drown yourself in affirmations. You like how I didn't answer the question? Drown yourself in that. We don't have time. Drown yourself in affirmations, all right? Figure out which affirmations you need to hear the most and repeat them all day long in your head, in the car, while you're walking down the street, pretending to be on the phone, under your breath, at the line at the DMV. Write them on Post-it notes. Stick them around the house, on your mirrors, on your refrigerator, in your car. Write down your favorite affirmations 10 times every morning and 10 times every night before you go to bed, and say them out loud. And yes, at the beginning, it may feel like you're lying to yourself, but the truth is you're living the lie. So the affirmations get you back on track. I should have saved this question for you. We can go back and forth on answering these questions.
Why don't you answer that next one?
Yeah, we'll go back and forth. Affirmations for me that I probably need to hear, that I know I need to hear.
That's great.
Oh, what would I need to write down every day? That is very hard.
That is so good. I'm going to make JoJo do that.
Oh, you said it in your in that video where you was crying on the internet when you said,
"These motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't."
That is just an affirmation.
That's it. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me.
That's number one. Put it down. Write these down. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me. You said it on your crying video. You was like,
you keep trying to.
Said, got her. Where you said the universe is not something like the universe is not working against me. It's not out to harm me.
Yeah.
It's out to help me. That. How many she say? I'm not doing 10. That's too many. I'll do 5. The life that you want wants you.
The life I want. What's the life you want?
Excuse me?
You gotta put an adjective or something in front of the life. A life of ease. A life of.
It's not one thing. And it can change as I.
What you say?
Change. The life that I want wants me.
I think you could be more specific. But...
Okay, I'm not sending this in for critique or feedback or grade. What else? I don't know, girl. Give me two more. For me, there's got to be one about how I look and my body. Well, I'm not good at this.
I know. That's how it be.
I deserve the love that I offer. What's one for your body?
What's the antithesis of what you say about your body?
That it requires a lot of change. So like this body I have right now is worthy of
Adoration,
love, care, pleasure. And
fuck JoJo up if she's still asleep. If she's still awake.
This episode is nuts.
I'm sorry.
I think that's it. Those things. All right, ready? Number 3. Do the things you love. Why are you writing this down?
These are important because you have to write these down. We doing this.
When you constantly deny yourself the people, food, things, and experiences that make you feel most alive, that sends a pretty lousy message home. It can be anything. She wants you to think about the things you love. It could be anything from spending a weekday afternoon with a great friend, to quitting your hateful job, to buying a pair of completely impractical but completely awesome new shoes, to going on a surf vacation in Costa Rica. It's about being proactive, about creating a life you love instead of meekly living the one that you think you're stuck with.
Meekly, a word we need to put in our rotation. Yes.
Also, if you're the kind of person who puts everyone else's needs first, then start putting yours up front. You aren't selfish. You aren't a selfish person for taking care of yourself. You're just a happier one.
Wow, she's spitting hot bars.
She is. Do we need to? I think that people know the things that we can go quickly on the things that more things that we love that we need to do for ourselves. I need more massages. I need more sex. I need more space for singing. I need more ease at work. What are the things I love? I need to see y'all more and cackle and laugh and have belly laughs that hurt. I need to stop depriving myself so that I binge on food that's not good. I need to learn how to put that into my diet and just enjoy it. And not judge myself for it. What else? I don't know. What about you?
I need to not be afraid to play with aesthetics more and just really dive into that. I need days of meandering where I'm not doing anything but just wandering around. I need more days, where I'm just going up to New York and it's just fun and we're not doing work. We just out here tapping back into those girls that drove in that Nissan and staked out and laughed and giggled. I need to take my daughter on more trips of meandering and exploring and break up her routine and her monotony. And I need to dance and I need to be taken out on dates and I need to be desired and objectified.
And then she starts doing her nails. You doing everything but this podcast right now. All right, number 4, find a replacement. We've gotten used to our negative knee-jerk reactions to ourselves that we think, Monty, I'm starting over. You can leave it or not. We've gotten so used to our negative knee-jerk reactions to ourselves that we never think to question them. We simply take them as the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But once we become aware of our thought patterns and behaviors, we can consciously change them. So start paying attention to what runs through your mind when you look in the mirror. What happens inside you when you see someone succeeding at something you'd love to do but never let yourself try? What do you think and feel when you walk up to a group of really good-looking and successful people? Notice the verbiage that runs through your mind when you're being the most heinous to yourself, and come up with a new and improved response. Because one day, you could see some fancy and famous fashion model with a nose far bigger than yours.
Not the nose.
Who is decided, she's got a typo here. Who has decided she was gorgeous anyway. And suddenly you'll feel beautiful and confident and proud of your own nose, when just the day before you were considering getting it sawed off.
Oh.
That is ridiculous. Yeah, I hate the way she writes. This is how ridiculous we are. Don't spend your life clinging to the insulting decisions you've made about yourself. Instead, make the conscious choice to replace them with new and improved ones. I'd like us to answer those questions. What runs through our mind when we look in the mirror? And how do we replace those thoughts?
I mean, it depends on the day, of course. Some days I'm like, oh, you look good. This is great. Some days I feel, yeah, I don't feel good about it.
Well, what do you say?
It's okay. You have another day, girl. You're doing the best you can. I think I've been thinking about, that's what she says. This coming to me. In the last week's episode, I was talking about this really impactful fitness instructor. And she talks about, I hope you feel so grateful and so thankful for your body that you were able to wake up and to work out today and to be here and to push yourself. And I've been thinking about what a gift it is to have our bodies, and we're aging and we're not going to look the same. We're going to be 85 years old. I'm healthy right now to my, from what I know. And I want to look at my body and be more in practice of looking at my body and being like, I just love what we're doing right now. I want to be present to my 37-year-old self and know when I'm 80, when I'm 75, if I lose the ability to walk or use my limbs, that I loved and was really present in it and was really grateful when I could. And to let that gratitude and that excitement spread over my body in an actual sensational way. And that's what I would like to do, and I'm gonna try to do, especially even when it hurts, even when it's in pains. Like, shout out to you.
Yeah, I don't feel like sharing what I say about or think when I look in the mirror, but I want to thank you. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
In my head, like, oh, thank you. I will never, for as long as I live, forget Crystal saying during the pandemic that she was like, for a moment, struggling with like weight gain or whatever it was. And she said, and I had to look at my body and say, body, you just kept me alive through an entire pandemic that killed thousands, millions of people. And you kept me alive. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Perspective on that hoe. I do want us to answer to, what do you think and feel when you walk up to a group of really good looking and successful people?
You know me, I'm happy for them. I'm looking at what they wear and I'm like, if it's context too. If it's black people, I'm hyped. I'm like, what y'all doing, where y'all at? I'm excited. I when I was a server, I was constantly engaging with really successful, wealthy, good-looking people, and I was in a position of servitude, and it fucked me up. It was so hard, and I always felt insecure and less than. So I don't have that context. I don't have to face myself in that way so much now. But I'm always like, what do y'all do? And of course,
about
there's a
the men,
tinge
though?
of,
Like, what about the men though? Because you have a thing with very
Yeah,
attractive men.
I don't trust them. I don't trust very attractive, well off men. And I don't know, for the most part, for so far, I haven't been wrong in my I don't know, but that is a thing. That is definitely a thing that I could go to therapy about. Is it that it depends. I can't explain it. I can't. It's a certain kind of man, because we know good-looking men. Anyway, this is an in conversation because it's very specific. But yeah.
I was curious what came up for you, because you do say that. I know for me, it just comes up of like, oh, I don't feel like getting my feelings hurt from you, because it's just I feel inadequate. I feel like, all right, why me? What? You gotta have other people, or I can't keep up with this. Like
We're not. No,
we're not compatible, because
I can't
keep up with this. But also, what does that say about how I feel about myself? So I guess that's what she's getting at.
Yet, bro. If we had some money soon, we would be
Girl,
different.
It's not all about money. That case,
a little bit.
Well, I don't know. We have to replace that. We have to replace that thinking. So I guess, yeah.
Bitches. You ever seen the meme where he's like, I get bitches, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire.
No, but you're ruining my episode. My serious episode. I actually appreciate it. I just hit the mic again. Maybe that's your affirmation.
I can find niggas. I can handle fine niggas. Fine niggas want me. Fine niggas want me. Fine niggas want me. Fine rich niggas want me. Fine rich niggas want me. I can handle.
That's what you want.
I get rich niggas.
Yo, that's your affirmation, Shanti. Deadass. That's what you need to say to yourself.
I'm a young money millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire.
Really, that's a really hard thing to say. You did that well. Seriously. That's not easy to do. I'm not playing. No, really, that's a tongue twister. You did it well.
What does that mean?
What?
What does it mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean? What does what mean?
Anyway, sorry. Let's stay on track. Sorry, internet. Sorry. Let's stay focused. Because we were going to go somewhere.
Okay. Ready? Number 5. We're almost there, girl. I know you're done. You done.
Y'all all right out there? We got this. Hold on. Just hold on, yo.
What are you saying? Is it boring? Is it boring? Is this what you saying?
Is this chaos?
It can be chaos. You can't be boring. Is it boring? Do you love yourself more yet? Deadass. Because you over there read something, you be like,
did y'all write your affirmation? No, it's not boring to me.
Oh, okay.
I'm
but you think it's boring to them?
I don't know. To the listeners, I don't know.
Damn, you said my topic boring.
No,
let me tell you something. Look at this. She's
gonna berate me somehow. She's gonna flip it at me. And she's ready.
I'm gonna tell you this. You better have the next 2 motherfucking main topics. So they better girl, because I had to last like 2 weeks.
Stop showing back a house. It's sloppy.
No, so you gotta have the next 2.
And nobody needs to know this.
First of all, you held down the outlines many a day. Listen, stop. But what I'm saying
is, going on a break.
I'm serious.
Stop. Monty, if this is too crazy, you need to edit this.
No, I'm nervous that it's boring, so I need you to come with some fire. You be researching weird stuff and then you bring it up and it's good. I talked about baboons, Zoe.
You did, and that was good because people were invested. They came back like, well, scientifically speaking. They called back like, girls, the baboons.
I said, you grasping at straws, bitch. Not a baboon video.
And what were you calling them?
I'm still saying it wrong. I'm saying baboon. Baboon.
Baboon. She was saying it. I was like, that ain't how you say that mammal's name.
Somebody tweeted and said, "Wait, what was the tweet? Because they going through the back catalog. They late." I said, "Shut up, bitch. Y'all late anyway." What they say? I can't even see this shit. Anyway, I can't even find it. Let me go back. Oh, I'm with Shanti. The way Antoinette was saying baboon at the start of this episode was throwing me off.
Some right with it.
Whatever. All right, ready? That tweet was not that good to be reading. All right. Ditch the self-deprecating humor. Oh, God.
Never.
The podcast. End the podcast. We can't do this self-love shit. All right, ready? Incessant self-deprecating humor is for losers. Oh, my.
Who you I'll fuck her up. What's her name?
Look at this bitch. You would knock her the fuck out, too. You see her?
What's her name? Jen. Jen.
Fuck out of here, Jen. You don't know nothing.
Terrible.
We're not gonna
get no ads and collaborations. Everybody.
First of all,
that's a bad
promoting
affirmation.
The shit out of Jen's book right now and doing it in an authentic way, and she ain't paying for this. So you're welcome. This is authenticity. You need an ad. This is it. Now listen. Incessant self-deprecating humor is for losers. I get it. It can be hilariously funny, and I'm totally guilty of it from time to time. And there's nobody I'd more enjoy backing over with my car than the guy who can't laugh at himself. But I'm talking about nonstop
flagellation.
Flagellant.
Not flagellant. Oh God, this is a dub. I'm slobbering. Antoinette. Is that what she said?
Wait. No, wait. Stop. I'm for real. I'm tired. Jonesy, please. Monty, just.
Oh, Monty, this is a lot.
Leave it. I don't care. Leave it in.
Listen,
I don't care. This is us. But wait. Look at my eyes. I'm weeping. Okay, wait. What is this word? FAGELLAT. ING.
Flagell. Girl, you fucking
FLA. You write it down. G.
Flagellant. Is that what you said?
That is, but that's not right. FLAGELLATING. Flagellating. Oh God. And part of the issue is that it starts on one page and ends on the other. That shit had me in a chokehold. I said, Lord.
It's flagellant. Did you say it right? What did you say the first time?
I said flagellant. You said that flagellant, and then I lost it.
I think that's right.
I told you I hate this way the bitch write. Shout out to Jen, but I can't stand the word she uses. She's no Cole Arthur Riley.
But that was right. That was right. Sorry, I'm childish. Oh.
There is so much background noise. Monty, I'm sorry. Just, Monty, don't edit this. This is authentic. All right, ready? So, if you're one of those people who falls back on making fun of yourself every hour on the hour, not only are you basically begging people to think that you're a loser, but you're begging yourself to think you're a loser. Our thoughts become our words become our beliefs become our actions become our habits, and our habits become our realities.
It's true.
I hate that though.
Me too, because who am I without that? I don't have an identity.
Like our memes gone.
Who are we?
I don't know. But you know what? we got to figure it out. We gonna love ourselves. That's something to think about. It's cute until it's not. You know what? I think it's cute as a meme. It's not cute when you're pitching
What do
your
you think?
fucking product to
Okay.
someone. You know?
That's
you got to
the
go in
area.
there and know
Yeah.
how to say, I have something. It
Yeah.
is of great value.
Yeah.
I've built a community.
Ooh, that's the
And
hard
you should
part.
invest in us because. And then with your people who have already invested in you, you can let loose and you can show that, hey, listen, I got insecurities. The waiter came over and said dining alone, and I said, yes, I will die alone. That's a meme in my phone. That's great. We'll never let it go. Need that. But I won't say that to the man that I'm pursuing off jump.
Yeah.
That's not how I'm going to present myself. It's going to be, you're lucky to be here. You're welcome. Okay? And I'm grateful to be here too. The thirst is mutual. We're both deserving.
Yeah.
And then when we laid up in the bed and we looking at memes, I'm going to pull that out.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Don't compare yourself to others. It's none of your business what other people are doing. All that matters is that you're enjoying yourself and pleased with what you're creating. You are more than enough. Avoid comparison like the plague. Have you ever done something that you're proud of and feel all on top of the world until you see someone else that has done something similar to that, and in your mind, it's better, and all of a sudden you feel sad?
Yeah.
Same.
I've been really meditating on the idea of what's meant for you is not going to escape you. It's just not. What's meant for us is not going to escape us. It's yours already. And I think that just helps me to put one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. But you know, the pace, and it's the pacing for me. That's the shit. Like, God damn.
What you mean?
Just not getting to something quickly enough, not thinking that you're behind, thinking that your mistakes are, deterring you, just all the things. Just this time thing fucks me up a little bit. And that's where I think I compare a lot. I don't always look at other people, but that's where I'm like, come on. But yeah. Joe?
Same. I think it's feeling like I'm behind. We're feeling like we'll have an amazing, I don't know, episode, or we'll hit a milestone with the podcast. This is just an example, but I know I'm surrounded by people who hit those milestones way before us, and it's like, oh shit. Or I don't know. Like me, I felt silly celebrating or being like not super excited, but like overtly publicly celebrating this apartment, because I was like, girl, you 30. How old was I? 34 years old, and you just got your first apartment by yourself. Girl. Grow up. Stuff like that was like, well, you're 34 years old who's pivoted.
Who owns her own apartment and car in Brooklyn?
I don't own it now. I own the car. Paid off. But 34-year-old girl who's pivoted professions, who's got laid off in a pandemic and still somehow like had herself set up in a way where she didn't drown. Came out of that better than I went in, if I'm being honest. So honestly, I have to take time to recognize that, but it's hard to do that when I'm like, but you're still so behind everyone else. So it's something to definitely, I'm aware of it. I don't have a practice yet of stopping it. Number 8, forgive yourself. And she says, listen up. This one's the extremely important. You have screwed up in the past. You will screw up again. Every human is born with the ability to make spectacular mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You are not alone. Screwing up is not your special skill. You have to get over it. Dragging around guilt and self-criticism is beyond unhealthy and is utterly pointless, not to mention boring. You aren't a better person for feeling guilty or bad about yourself. You're just a sadder one. Here's an excellent way to forgive yourself. Think of a specific thing that you did that you feel badly about. Call it up in your mind and feel it in your body. Repeat the following over and over while thinking of it and really feel what you're saying to yourself. This is what she writes. Holding on to my bad feelings about this is doing nothing but harming me and everyone else, and preventing me from enjoying my life fully. I am in awe. Oh, girl, I am an awesome person. Now, why would she write I am in awe and then some is over there? That's confusing. I hate the way who edited this? I am an awesome person. I choose to enjoy my life. I choose to let this go. Repeat this until you feel a sense of freedom and lightness around your issue. It may take a day or a week or several months, or it could happen right away. But however long it takes, do it, because you want to be free, but you have to put in the time. And if you need to apologize to someone, pick up the phone. That's how she ends it. Do you love yourself now?
I feel like from this, I'm most excited to put in practice those affirmations. I think this actually came in a wonderful time where I was like, oh shit, this spiritual shit really work a little bit, these little affirmations. I'm really excited to do that and to consider, especially around business, being a little bit more flagrant.
Oh, is it flagrant or confident? What is it?
Yeah, a little bit more. This is what I do. This is what I can do. This is what I'm going to do. This
You
is
gotta
what the
get your
fuck's gonna
Deion Sanders
happen.
on.
Gotta get Deion, gotta get Puff Daddy, gotta get Kanye motherfucking West.
Bam. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
We do.
We do.
I think the affirmation we should have business affirmations that are just
Come on,
around the way
take
curls
us out.
is.
Do it. I need it. Help me.
My God.
Bow your heads.
All of the energy and seeds that we have been harvesting with Around the Way curls are going to blossom and feed us. Around the Way curls is a real community, a real space for authenticity and honesty and growth. Around the Way curls deserves to be, we deserve to be compensated financially for the work that we put into Around the Way curls, and it's coming. We make wise business choices with Around the Way curls. We're not scared of the success and the opportunities and the lovely people and experiences that Around the Way curls will afford us. And there are wonderful people and wonderful places and wonderful opportunities that will come from Around the Way curls that will not only support us and our dreams and our involvement, but many other people. And we have to be excited to let that blossom. And what's meant for us will never be taken away from us. So come on around the way, curls.
Ashe.
Thank you. Thank you. And
Tried to end it.
our Around the Way curls will continue to stand and grow from our friendship and our honesty and our ability to show up in our friendship together.
Ashe.
It won't be
Ashe.
eroded.
Amen.
All right.
Ashe.
Not you cutting off all this stuff that I finally have to say.
Thank you, but you won't say it with me.
Ashe. Oh, that's what you're trying to say? I thought you were trying to shut it up.
I was trying to get you to say it. Namaste. Hey, baby. That was, no, for real. Monty, can you get rid of them other Ashes, please? And just leave the last one. Listen. That was good. I received it.
Now, girl.
Aww. Do you know who that is? Who said
every
that?
Black uncle that I know. Every black
That's Jerome. Martin was doing, I'll write that down, that guy.
Is that from him? It's so built into
when he
me.
was talking to Pam, Jerome would see Pam, he'd be like, I'll write that guy.
That's Martin, but that's also, that's so many black men that I know.
For real?
Yeah, all right then. You don't hear a black, all right now. All right now.
All right now, but not all right that girl.
Okay, well,
This was a successful podcast.
Was an interesting episode, I must say.
I'm drunk and high. You have no excuse. You're just, and people are picking up on it. You realize that? Have you been seeing the comments?
That I'm not well?
No, that you're just flagrant. That you're just nuts. People are like, yo, Antoinette, we really appreciate, your outlines, but Shanti, you fucking got me cackling. Like, you are a comedian and you don't know.
Maybe that's what my sentence is.
You are a comedian.
I'm here to
be laughed at, but I'm no clown.
Well, y'all, thank you for listening. Thank you for riding with us. Thank you for us. That absurd moment of vocabulary. I thought you said flatulence.
No, I didn't say that. What I had said?
Flagellant, which was correct. But I didn't.
Wait.
I done thought it was flatulence, which is farts, because I'm immature. I'm embarrassed.
But wait, I feel like I didn't say what was written. But again, why would she write it like that?
Because she tried to be smart.
The ing is on the other side of the page. Self-flagellate. See? Flagellating is the word.
From the verb flagellant.
Read what that is for people so we all know.
It's back in the medieval times when they used to whip themselves for penance. So if they would sin, they would just be smacking themselves on the back like Christ had experienced when he had walked, when he was taken to the crucifixion. What he had endured physically.
I got another meme for this. It said, Christ dying for my sins. That feels manipulative. And then somebody else wrote under that, and then he died and came back. Gaslighting. Fire. Can't wait to post it on Christmas. Fucking fire. And when y'all see it,
you gotta
say
for Christmas memes?
Or, well, Christmas is when he was born, so Easter. Let me tell you something. When I post it, all I know is y'all motherfuckers better act like you never heard that and laugh. And share it. Because we are becoming the illest meme account on IG.
Oh, come on, affirmation.
Right? I said it.
I'm excited to hear what some of y'all affirmations are. Call in and share a couple of your affirmations. I would love to hear men's affirmations. What y'all niggas saying though?
I can trust that.
Belly.
I would love to hear non-binary folks.
Non-binary folks as well.
Bam. I beat you in the inclusivity battles. Bam. You thought you were being inclusive.
No,
didn't work.
I really want to want to hear what they say.
We should end this. Thank you so much.
They thought that like 15 minutes ago. Thank y'all for those that stayed on. We appreciate you. Oh boy.
Okay. That was chaos.
That was crazy.
Why was it funny today like that? Because I
I s-
wasn't being funny. You was being funny.
You were being funny too.
I don't think so, Shanti.
Yeah. No, I think it was a mix of the both of us.
I think I was just reading the lady's words. She just can't fucking write. I'm spoiled with Cole. I read this here flesh and I'm like, oh, such pedestrian use of language. Flatulating.
Flatulence.
What is it?
That's what I thought it was. Flatulence.
What is the word that I said?
Flatulence. I don't know, but I thought it
No.
was flatulence. Did you say flatulence?
How you spell flatulence? Because I don't think I said that. I think I said flagellant. And then turned the page and was like ting. Because then the fucking ing. And there's no hyphen. So why would you write
She did the
self-flagellate?
best she could with that.
ing?
With that.
Who edited
print.
this?
It was the print. It was the printer's fault.
But no, it's the editor too. They should have caught this kind of stuff. And this was like a best-selling book. All the white women were. Where was I going? Look, I knew I bought it on the way to somewhere. I bought this on the way to Australia, child. That's how long.
When you
ago
taking
I
a
bought
trip,
this book.
Internet? That's what I was thinking. When you gonna go take yourself on a trip? Then
Bitch, you just told me not to spend my money on no trip. You just said that ain't wise.
I did.
Last week. I think I
No,
wanna go.
that trip where you going to be quiet.
I wasn't going to be quiet, girl. It's not a silent retreat. Why you just make that up?
I apologize.
Were
That
you
was too
listening to
expensive.
what? Oh,
That one was too expensive
but you
for
could
what
get
it was.
grills.
All right, it was what, 3 days, 4 days? Where was it at?
I'm
It
not
was in,
going
like-
because it's
it was
already
like in
booked. I'm
Vermont,
not going.
too.
You ruined it.
It wasn't even in the like a Tulum.
What is your thotty ass so worked up on Tulum for?
I'm just saying,
The
it wasn't even.
Atlanta
It
of
wasn't even
Mexico.
hot. It wasn't even Where was it?
No,
it was in
I-
Vermont, wasn't it?
It was in the Catskills. That's
Mm-mm.
upstate New York.
No, girl.
All right, listen. I don't know. I want it to be New Year. I put in for the time. I have it off. I got a
Okay, good.
week and some change off. But I'm
Okay,
like,
good.
where I'm going. Because I don't have anyone to go with. Surprise, surprise.
I might be
But
lit though. You've had wonderful traveling experiences alone, right?
Still lonely at the end of the day. It is. A little bit. I mean, it's fun. But it's also like, come day 4 and you go back to that room. You just like, but I just have to plan it right. I just have to have my like Airbnb experiences where I'm with people who live there and they're taking me around and like, you know, I just have to plan the right place. I don't know though. Where should I go? Alone. I want it to, it's like a real trip. I could also always hit Renee up and be like, where are you spending New Year's? Because you know she ain't going to be in LA. And I haven't seen her. I have not seen that girl. And the last time, I don't even think, when was the last time?
Hit Renee up.
Let me see. Oh my God, I'm the worst. August 22nd. How's work? How are you doing? How's your personal life? How's your love life? How's your heart doing? What's been going on? No response. From me. I didn't respond.
Well, a lot was going on. It was not.
It was a lot going on then. Anyway. So I don't know. Where should I go? I want to go to Zanzibar or Tanzania or Kenya, or I was thinking of possibly, but I don't want to do that with white women, I'll be honest. I was possibly thinking about booking one of those like group things where like you don't know who you're going to be with, but then y'all go and y'all travel and it's curated and you don't have to think about it and you just kind of follow the itinerary of what's already planned for you that you've already read about and looked into, whatever. But I don't want to be on no trip.
What about Kristen?
What you mean? What about her?
She asked her where you should go.
I could. That bitch rich. I'm not balling like that.
Well,
She
she
be,
knows.
like, staying at the
she
fucking
has range,
Ritz, and
though.
I'm like,
she got
mm-mm.
range. She knows. She got range. I gotta paint this damn wall back here.
Where should I go? Come on.
I don't know, but I'm thinking for you. But I think you should go somewhere.
I don't want to go back to, like, I love South Africa and I want to go to
South
Durban.
Africa.
I wouldn't go
Germany?
to Durban in South Africa, but I wouldn't go to Johannesburg alone. But I don't want to go to white ass Cape Town either.
Mandy? Doesn't want to slum
Mandy's
with you?
idea of, I don't think we have the same idea of how we want to ring in the new year. She would want to turn up. She taking shots, most likely. She getting dressed up. She need a picture taken. I want to like sit somewhere and cry and write and like take in an environment. Have maybe have a party. I mean,
Well,
I
maybe
know
it is like a
I know
resort.
PVO is doing Ghana, but it's like I'm not gonna be tagging along with all the guys. So you said maybe it is a retreat?
Maybe it is, but that retreat, I feel like you could go do a lot more and it stretch a lot more than however much they were asking for however long. Maybe you should go and trip balls. Go to like a place where they can help you trip.
Like an ayahuasca retreat or some shit.
If you did ayahuasca first, girl, I'd be like, I'm scared of you.
No, I would need to do mushrooms first. Can't do
go
ayahuasca
and do like
first.
a psilocybin.
Psilocybin?
Or
is it psilocybin or psilocybin? Did
Psilocybin.
Janae Aiko say that wrong? Because that's how I learned how to say it. She got a song where she said it.
Psilocybin?
I think she said that.
Psilocybin, but I might be wrong, child. I
You're
just
probably
laughed
right.
at psilocybin. You could do that. You could do like, yeah. You could have an ego death like Mike Tyson. Go lick some frogs.
Excuse me?
I think it's MDA.
MD. No. Not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm too scared. I just want to climb some mountains, bitch. Like, what you talking about?
Maybe you do that then. Go.
I just don't know where. I have a list of places. Where's my list? Let me read my list to you. What is it called? Travel? I fuck around and go back to Bali.
You should.
Bali's tricky now. I'm disappointed in them. I have Haiti, Belize, Ghana I did, Nigeria, Egypt. Can't go to Nigeria alone. Senegal, Morocco.
I heard Senegal is lit.
I heard Senegal has the most beautiful beaches in the world. I wonder how it is to travel there alone. Morocco, Greece, but that's way too expensive now. All the girls went. Amsterdam, Barcelona, Italy, Thailand, Bali I did, Philippines, Trinidad, Brazil. Wouldn't go to Brazil alone. Colombia, I wouldn't go alone. Ecuador, and then Ecuador, I want to go to the Galapagos Islands. Yeah. And then I got cities here. I still want to go to fucking Sedona, but why is Sedona so expensive?
Sedona might be really nice.
It would, but like, why is it so expensive? It's nice. Like, this ain't Bali. It doesn't even feel that exotic. It looks like another world though. In some of the, like, I have so many things in Sedona bookmarked in my phone.
Oregon's really beautiful too. They have hot springs.
Yeah.
You can go trip.
Fran just loves it. But won't it be cold? Was it cold there then? That's the other thing you have to consider.
It's always shitty
New Year.
weather. It's like Seattle. It's always raining.
But I don't want cold rain. Maybe it might be pretty. I want to go out of the country. Anyway, figure it out.
I don't know, but I hope you spend the money.
I wish you could come.
I wish I could too. Maybe it depends on how this holiday goes.
You ever been to Costa Rica? You would like Costa Rica, especially the Black Sand Beach side. You would like it.
I would want to.
You would love it. Yeah, you would love it. You could surf there. You could walk the beaches. just go get a whole fish, sit down, drink a smoothie, and just like, you know, have the cooking classes with the folks there. Just lovely. I would want us to do the, what is it when you go, I did it before, the zip lining. It's terrifying, but I feel like it changes your life. You're like, wow, I didn't die. And also this is beautiful. And also I'm trusting somebody else with my life a little bit, kind of.
I don't like it.
I know. Hawaii is like expensive, and also that one island is so fucked up. Sad.
Hawaii. I'm a Hawaiian, so it's not.
I know. Like, I don't understand how you haven't gone back. Have you gone back?
I went back once when I was 17.
Oh.
I haven't gone back. We should go to Hawaii. We should go to Hawaii. I would go to Hawaii.
And not like no.
No, you go to the big island, which is just boonies. It's not built up.
Yeah, not something where you're on like, you know, some serious resort, like with the folks. That would be so nice.
Hawaii.
Like, that's the type of trip I'm looking for. Not 5-star this, constantly getting dressed up and going out, and I don't want that. Or I don't know why, but Ireland. But Ireland sounds like it's cold as it's too cold then. But oh my God.
Oh, but it might be
such
beautiful.
a thing about Ireland. No, I want to see it when it's warm and vast and green. Oh, I've seen pictures and I'm just like, wow. Looks amazing. We'll see. Fuck around and be in Philly. Mad.
You can't, that ain't happening.
Let's see.
I gotta get my affirmations. You gotta get your affirmations together.
I do, because mine were kind of weak. No, so I'll work on that. It's not in practice.
Who's Joey Badass? Who's Soraya?
You know Joey Badass? He was in that film. In the short film that won. He's talented. Does she do? I don't know what she does. He's a rapper and an actor. He's a good actor too. Like, he shocked everybody because people just knew him for his music, but he was like good and like charismatic on film. I don't know who she is, but she bad as a boot.
All right, let me go to bed. I gotta wake up at 5:45
for class
to get JoJo to her train.
You know, Sean said Sean don't let them kids ride the train after all that stuff Amanda did with them.
Why?
He said, my children are not riding SEPTA. It's too dangerous, and calls them Ubers.
They're on a regional rail.
He didn't care. Ubers, or he picks them up. He will not let them on a train.
Not he was JoJo like, being able to ride regional rail, but they aren't.
Right. And I asked Amanda, and she was like, girl, I would have to respect him as a parent. He said no, he's paying for it. Fine. Like, he's like, he's sending a car every day for these boys to get in. She was like, I know it's expensive. And I'm just like, okay.
Let us stop recording.